Turn up the brightness a little bit so you can actually see me. By the way, that's why I don't do many videos at night, simply because I got to use the window over here for my available light source during the daytime, and obviously that's not going to be possible at night because it's night. And we only have like one super bright light over there in the apartment right now, and even with that I got to ramp the brightness up on my camera a little bit. Now I do have this bright as hell fucking flashlight of doom here with a little laser pen on it that seems to drive the cat's nuts, but I'm not gonna try to shine that in my face again for light ever again, because holy goddamn shit, that was blinding. Anyway, trying to return to an old topic is always kind of a cathartic thing. Some people will get pissed off at you for doing it. Other people will praise you simply because they like your videos on the topic. Now, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people, they can already see where the fuck this is going, and I just figured, why the fuck not? I'm in my new place. I'm happy to be out here. So, you know, why not go browse the old Speaks channel and see what the fuck is up? And to be honest, I found kind of a fucking video that's so stupid it deserved a response. He's trying to go on to this fucking cutter topic one more goddamn time, just trying to sneak it in there. And again, it's the most contrived fucking stupid thing I've ever seen. I don't fucking get it. What is your deal with this subject, okay? It's bad enough that you're like obsessively creeping on Hannah Minks. Oh, she's gone missing. Oh, when the fuck did you ever give a shit, okay? You know, what, are you fucking sad that you won't have any big tits to cheat on your wife with, or what? You know? But this whole cutting thing is so stupid. At one point he's like, well, this person doesn't see a reason to live. Apparently they never saw one of my videos about reasons to live. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, who the fuck even thinks that? Who the fuck would even think to say that? It's so stupid. So without further ado, here we fucking go. And this video of his is only like just under 3 minutes. And even still, I don't want to make too much out of this, but let's try to get through
What's up, guys? Basically, this person is saying that they struggled with self-harm for a long time. They're still struggling. They're saying they...
God, with a role model like you, I wonder why they would want to cut themselves.
Don't see a purpose in living. Obviously, they haven't seen my video, 20 Reasons to Live.
Oh, wow, because it's something you'll make money off of. Let's go throw that the fuck in there. Because your bullshit fucking stupid-ass video, which I watched, because I wanted to see if it was just as fucking stupid as I figured it would be, and it is. You know, I mean, because they haven't seen that, they don't understand how beautiful life can be. You know, how beautiful somebody's heroin addiction can be. How beautiful malaria can be. Let's live for things like that. I mean, you don't even understand value equations in the world, asshole. You don't even understand the whole suffering thing going on all around you. And I know I sound like an Mendham when I go into that, but I mean, to be really honest, you really don't understand what the fuck depression is. You've never fucking had it. I mean, you're sitting here being babied by your poor-ass mother who apparently lives in your house because she can't find a job. I found that out. And, you know, you're being babied in your mid to late 20s, and you're going to talk about depression like you have a valid fucking reason. A guy who makes like $600,000 a year doing what I'm doing right now is going to bitch about depression like he understands it. Fuck you. I mean, it's so fucking offensive. That in itself.
Go back to therapy, but their mom says that they don't need it because they don't know that this individual is still self-harming. Is the solution not obvious to you? Just tell them the fucking truth. Mom, Dad, I still self-harm. I need to go.
Oh yeah, because that's never been... Fuck you, shut up, you asshole. That's like never been fucking detrimental to somebody. You know? Where the threat of being thrown in a fucking institution might outweigh somebody really wanting to get help. Because it's not like we don't already have kind of a draconian mental health system in this country. You know, I moved out of Vegas, as many of you know, and actually on the news back in Vegas, there was a news story about a place I actually used to work at, and they were taking patients who were released, and they were fucking dumping them on the streets. They give them a bag full of pills to deal with their problem, a nutrient bar, and a fucking Gatorade, and they dump them in the middle of Barstow, California. Doesn't that sound so great? I wonder why somebody would be intimidated to go turn to mental health help with that kind of prospect. Because you couldn't be talking about regular therapy, because you're too stupid to understand it's just sitting in a room talking to some fuck about your problems who doesn't give a shit about your problems. No, you're talking about the draconian asylums. You're a fucking cunt. Because all you're really doing is just exploiting this topic because you know it'll make you money, you fucking fuck. Fuck you.
And assuming they're not garbage, they'll take you. Now, as far as the rest of this really disturbing post,
assuming they're not garbage. So by your standards, what the fuck is garbage and what the fuck is great?
To Onision.net, I genuinely believe that you should institutionalize yourself. I'm not even kidding. This is...
Well, that's a really nice thing to say. That's basically like saying, I don't give a fuck about your problems. Go in a loony bin. I'm not even going to try to sit here and understand anything that you're going through. I'm your role model. I won't try to identify with anything you're going through. Go in a fucking loony bin. Bravo, fuckwit. Bravo. God, you're such a fucking piece of shit.
Not a joke. If you combine all these quotes, it's insanely obvious that you are out of control. And that the solution is putting yourself in someone else's control so they can make you better.
That's not how it fucking works, you stupid fucking retard. These asylums and stuff don't work like that. You know what they do? They give you fucking concoctions of pills and fuck your brain up to the point to where you can't even be in control of your own behavior. Much like I can't be in control of my cough that comes and goes from the high pollen levels that somehow still get in the house, even though I recocked every fucking window in here. Anyway, that's just so fucking stupid. It's like this person is looking at this motherfucker like there's some kind of fucking idol, even though this guy just wears women's makeup and women's clothing and somehow makes more money than I do, and I'm an actual man. And I work hard and bust my ass, and yet I'm still financially usurped by fucking retards like this who don't do shit with their lives. But anyway, I just find it funny that this guy's like a role model to people, and this motherfucker can sit there and actually say, you're better off in a mental hospital. God, fucker, do you ever have any comprehension how insensitive that is? Fucking hell.
Institutionalizing yourself.
The longest I've gone without cutting is a month.
Okay, you're a danger to yourself. Institutionalize yourself.
I've tried.
Yeah, that's not going to make them a danger to other people. Hearing that from somebody they probably idolize. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that he wrote this himself, because there's been a huge contention that he's really the person who writes most of these messages. Because from a realistic perspective, I don't see why anyone would actually write this guy a letter for help. Because all he's going to fucking do is sit there and try to make 14-year-old girls wet by dressing himself up on camera and then just manipulate and exploit somebody else's problems online. Like, why the fuck would you ever open up to a person like that? Ever. It's fucking retarded.
So many things to avoid self-harming, but it never works.
Okay, institutionalize yourself.
Every little thing triggers me.
Okay, institutionalize yourself.
I don't want to live, and I already feel dead and invisible.
Okay, institutionalize
My cat got a hold of a fucking bottle cap. Oh dear.
yourself. You
And now they've proceeded to just ignore it entirely. Right
went
on.
to therapy, it didn't work. You need to check yourself in and have them take care of you, because you are obviously a constant danger to yourself, and if you want to survive the next few years of your life, that seems like a pretty fucking solid option.
God, you're such an asshole. There's so much better, nicer way to say that. You could say, look, you should probably consider these options. Instead of sitting there going, you should put yourself in a mental hospital. By the way, why the hell do I need a microphone? I need to sit here and hold on camera, you know, like he's fucking karaokeing or some shit. This is so fucking stupid.
Telling you to do what I would want to do myself in your situation.
Oh, you need to be in a fucking mental hospital, but you need to be in a mental hospital for a vastly different set of fucking reasons. And the reasons being are that you're so fucking fucked up mentally, you like getting off on this fucking topic. You're so fucking stupid, and I've talked to you in person, fucker, that you actually think you know what the fuck you're talking about. You think that somehow or another this video is going to help somebody. You're essentially saying, you're too fucking crazy, get out of my face and go to a mental hospital, as if that's not going to trigger somebody, you fucking dumbass. Jesus Christ, why the fuck do people watch this motherfucker? He's such an idiot. God, like nothing has fucking changed. He's sitting there still ignoring his fucking kid, even though he makes some dumbass video about it. I want to address this, by the way, since I left a comment on this video he did, make a little song for his kid. To all you fan fuckers, I don't give a shit if you think that I'm a grouchy, insensitive bastard. You've never seen this motherfucker take care of his kid. And the only reason he'll fucking probably do it on a video now is because he probably watched me bitch about it. He doesn't give a flying shit about his kid. He doesn't give a flying fuck about his wife. He doesn't give a flying fuck about anything in his life at all, except making videos on YouTube and making money from those fucking videos. I would go so far as to say the only fucking reason he had the kid was to draw more attention to himself and then has to do whatever the fuck he can now because that didn't work. It's fucking stupid. The fucking depths of depravity this asshole will go to. And that you stupid motherfucking idiot fans of his, you'll sit there and you'll just suck it up like you're fucking blowing somebody and it'll just go completely over your fucking head. And then I'm the insensitive asshole because I've been the one fucking calling this shit for what it is. And it's fucking right there in your face. I mean, what kind of fucking parent is going to be afraid to show their kid on camera? You know, my sets of reasons for not doing that, obviously everybody knows the story, okay? It's a lot different than if Becky and I had a kid together, and then for some reason I would just be shooing her away from the camera all the fucking time, refusing to put my kid in front of it, because, oh, the trolls on the internet. That's just such a bullshit excuse. It's been a bullshit excuse since day one. This guy wasn't even happy to announce he was a fucking becoming a parent. Philip DeFranco and his fiance, they were happy, okay? Now, say what you will about those two. You know, you might like them, you might hate them, whatever. I don't give a fuck. That was a happy couple, and this motherfucker and his little child bride obviously don't know what the fuck they're getting into. Like I said, this dude's fucking mother lives in their fucking house because she's too fucking lazy and stupid to get a job. And then the bitch put fucking platitudes about getting an Emmy, a regional Emmy, that's something anyone can fucking get, for her shitty writing way back in like 92. You're already dealing with a half-full fucking deck of cards here. You're already dealing with a whole platitude of stupid. And this motherfucker encompassed all that together is gonna give advice about what to do when you're feeling mentally anguished. Fucking hell. What the hell has become of the human race? I mean, good God. This is embarrassing.
Will have to kill themselves before society realizes bullying leads to suicide.
Not always. I was bullied in high school.
I know, and I would have probably been one of those people that bullied you because it'd be fucking hilarious to watch you piss your pants after I dumped your books. Simply because guys like Onision are the kind of people you want to bully. I know that sounds like a weird statement coming from me. Let me explain. In high school, guys like this are the fucking bane of humanity, and they fucking annoy the shit out of every single fucking person around them to the point to where you want to put their head in a fucking toilet because they'll always think they're smarter than you, they'll always think they're fucking better than you, and they'll do every fucking douchebag thing in the world to try to embarrass you by having themselves always hang on to you. Like a fucking social hemorrhoid. Guys like this, I never fucking gave a shit about watching them get bullied. Because to be really honest, from what they did to other people, just by being around, it was just punishment. And you'd have to go to school with one of these motherfuckers to understand what I'm talking about. If not, go ahead, think I'm an asshole, but if you had to endure one of these pricks, these fucking misfits, you'd know what I'm talking about.
Somehow I'm still alive. So obviously it didn't lead to suicide there. You know what can lead to suicide?
Watching Onision Speaks videos every fucking day and then taking seriously all the bullshit that rolls out of this faggot's anus of a mouth. Oh, I'm sorry, should I not have said that word? Faggot! He's a fucking piece of shit fucking faggot. Fuck this guy. God damn. I don't even give one flying fuck anymore if I call this guy that, because there's no fucking word hard enough to explain what this piece of shit is. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna fucking talk about cutting, something I've never done. I can't provide any fucking proof of it. I can't provide any evidence of it. I can't provide any evidence that I was bullied in school, so I'm just gonna go fucking exploit that, say it on the internet, and you're gonna fucking go ka-ching on my video, and I'm gonna make some money off the fact that you'll believe anything that rolls out of my butthole of a mouth. Fuck you.
It's not taking care of their kids. That's what can lead to suicide. If your parents are doing everything they can to make sure...
Talk into the microphone, shithead. Stop looking over here. You talk away from the mic, nobody can fucking hear you.
You're happy, the odds are you're not going to kill yourself. But if your parents are neglecting you, and on top of that people are bullying you, then yeah, I could see you potentially killing yourself.
Oh, like fucking neglectful parents don't lead to goddamn stupid fucking kids that kill other people. Like this one kid, and don't really keep up too much with the news, but I do know about this incident where this kid ran around his high school stabbing people. Yeah, good luck trying to get me to sympathize with him. He's kind of a serial killer in the making. I mean, for fuck's sake, he ran around stabbing 14 fucking people. I'm supposed to feel sorry for this misfit? No. But, you know, oh, neglectful parenting didn't cause that? You're bullshit. Okay, so it's not just that, you know, neglectful parenting can sometimes lead to kids committing suicide because their parents are too fucking big of pieces of shit to pay attention to their children, but they can also lead them to be total sociopaths who hurt other people. In your case, you're one of those types of people, but... okay, you know, even the cats are sick and tired of you. Or they're sick and tired of listening to me bitch. One of the two.
Give up, me, useless, me, alone, lonely.
Alright, obviously what you're doing to your hand is a crime.
So why the fuck do you need to change your voice when you read what's on the picture? He's reading basically from a picture of somebody covering their face like this, and they have some bullshit little fucking things written on their hand. But when he reads off the words that's written on their hand, he has to do a voice changing effect. And he's done that when he's read excerpts from these messages. So it's like, what? Even in passing, you like to belittle people as if you're not somehow being a bully.
For help. I mean, it fucking says it itself. So now what? You ever hear the phrase, talk is cheap? Take action. Get help. A lot of times you have to get shit.
Yeah, talk is real cheap, especially when it comes from your mouth. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's fucking not, because if I was Odysee, I can make $600,000 a year from talking about fucking things I don't understand right out of my ass.
Done ourselves. And you know what? When you check yourself,
that was my messenger, not yours.
In that than being hauled there.
Cuts heal, the memory stays.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You don't understand the first fucking thing about institutionalization. It sometimes helps people, sometimes hurts people. But you like to lump everybody into this big category of fucking crazy fuck if they don't fucking live life by your standard. Isn't that right, kitty? I don't know what you guys are up to, but I'm sure I'm going to find out by the time this video is over. And I'm probably sure it's going to involve poop. I'm kidding. But anyway, I mean, this is so stupid. You just lump everybody into one big fucking category and then pretend you give a shit, and I'm supposed to sit here and believe that this is because you're 100% fucking an authority on this situation? Bullshit.
Fade, but I'm not okay.
Check yourself into a mental asylum. Okay, so that's obviously not real.
Why the fuck would that be the first fucking thing? God, you're such an asshole. For one, you're so fucking stupid. You think these pictures that are mainly just people's fucking wannabe fucking art school thesis bullshit are actually serious. You're probably so dumb you actually think that these are real pictures of people who've cut themselves when they're not. They're just pseudo-artistic flop. You find it all over Tumblr. Which I think is funny because the fucking thumbnail of this video is a person with fucking looks like red tempera paint all over their wrist, and it just says, I've self-harmed, I must want attention, or some bullshit like that. And then they're holding a plastic box cutter, which couldn't even cut a fucking piece of paper, let alone your arm. It's so stupid. Like, let me take something that's already a graphic image and then fucking exploit it more, because I'm totally not exploiting this topic again.
I must want attention.
Well, if you take a picture of it and
why do you need the fucking voice changer, you asshole?
post it to the internet, it's pretty irrefutable. Carpenter. People who want help, get help. People who want attention, take pictures of themselves and post it to the internet.
And people that don't give a flying fuck about the emotions of another human being manipulate and exploit what that human being goes through so they can make money off his butthole videos on the internet. Because he's so fucking stupid, he thinks that people will believe after a while you ever went through this shit. You come from a privileged-ass life, and I'm supposed to sit here and believe that you went through something all that tough. 5 fucking years, and I still don't believe it. Because you've never shown a reason for anyone to. You fucking asshole.
Again, I didn't give you advice I wouldn't give myself. It's not an insult to say that you need to lock yourself up in a mental asylum.
Well, why the fuck would anybody want to take advice from you? Your advice fucking sucks.
The person who says it is legit.
Your advice is so fucking bullshit. All your advice is that if anything's wrong with you, go to a mental hospital. I can't help you. So then if you know you can't help them, why the fuck did you bother making the video? Oh, that's right. The money. The money. I keep forgetting. It's all about the fucking money to you. Cunt.
Trying to help you. So let's throw ego to the side and do the right thing. If you don't want to take...
Oh, shut up. You could never throw your ego to the side. All you fucking are is a fucking fleshy shell for your ego. Fuck you.
responsibility, then don't come to me asking about it, because I'm going to give you the same goddamn answer every single time.
Yeah, big bunch of bullshit that you pulled out of your fucking ass. Fuck you.
Just hope you all have a wonderful day. Boob squeeze.
And you're such a fucking little fucking dick prick that you're gonna do a boob squeeze at the end of this fucking video too, even though the majority of your fucking audience is 14 years old. Tammy Jane Jackson, your son's a fucking pedophile. Get that fucking through your dreadlocked, ugly-ass bar whore face. God. Jesus fucking Christ. Your whole fucking family sucks, asshole. I don't even give a shit. I see no fucking viable future for your goddamn kid. You'll be able to pay for their college, which I guess is worth something, but they come from your lineage, so obviously you ain't gonna get them very far because you're a high school dropout, and I'm sure that your son's gonna be. They got this bullshit to listen to 24/7. You want some real fucking advice about how to stop cutting yourself? Get a therapist. Don't just fucking throw yourself in a fucking mental asylum because this cocksucker says you should. This idiot wouldn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. Therapy isn't always a bad thing. The problem that when therapy doesn't work is because you're not embracing the therapy. You should find yourself a therapist that doesn't make you feel so isolated or alienated. In my experience, that's what helped me. It helped me get away from addiction problems, and it helped me deal with my depression in a more constructive way. A lot of the times when therapy wasn't working, it was mainly because my therapists were dicks, and they didn't know how to make me fucking feel that I could trust them 100%. That I'd lie about certain situations 24/7 to them when I had to talk to them. Hello, kitty butt. And it was just stupid, because if you cannot fucking make the therapy, I guess the person where the therapy is being administered to, feel comfortable or like they're in a safe environment where they can talk about their problems 100%, then it's not going to fucking work. Like 100% of the time, it's just going to fucking fail. It's just, stupid. But anyway, I mean, if you're like a fan of Onision that's like on the fence and you haven't seen my other videos on this dipshit, don't take anything he has to say seriously. He does not know what the fuck he's talking about, and he can get all butthurt and pissed as much as he fucking wants to about this. He really doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, like ever. He just pulls this video, this type of video out of his ass and shits all over the internet, these little droppings of what he thinks are, I guess, brain droppings. You know? God, I think there was a Kids in a Hall movie named that or something. But it's just so fucking stupid. This is terrible advice. Oh, your problems are too much for me to handle. Go to a mental asylum. Fuck you. Who the fuck would ever listen to that? I totally didn't intend to do that. But seriously, who the fuck would even think to say that? That's so fucking offensive and rude. Fuck you. God damn. Oh, I guess I must be a hedonistic, sinner because I'm drinking a beer while making this video. It must be because I'm empty and alone. You know, he did a video like that a long time ago, which was so fucking stupid. Smokers and drinkers, you do what you do because you feel alone. Who the fuck? Who gives a shit? You know? You're gonna go piss off a bunch of hard-drinking smoker bikers, and man, you fucking deserve the ass kicking you're about to get. I personally don't mind drinking because, in my opinion, this is fucking delicious. Because I'm alone. I'm alone in my apartment, aside from my cats, and there's one right over my shoulder here, and then there's one laying down over there, and there's another one peeking around the corner there. So I'm so fucking alone. God. I'm coming from a person who literally has, like, no fucking friends. A person who's so embarrassed at the prospect that they're finally a father that they fucking don't even want to admit to having a kid. A guy so embarrassed that he got married, he still does a tit squeeze at the end of his video because he'd rather fuck Hannah Minx than fuck his wife. I mean, God, what a pathetic piece of shit. I don't even, like, restrain myself anymore when it comes to this topic, too. I mean, he's such a fucking cock. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, there's nothing that you can say about him that can be good. I mean, let me go bring a 16-year-old across fucking country lines from another country and fuck her like a week after I'm divorced from my wife while I'd been talking to this woman the whole fucking time I was still technically married. I mean, like, how the fuck can his mother live with that? That's the thing that really astounds me. I'm like, how the fuck can you live with yourself knowing you brought that into the world? I'd fucking kill myself if I was his mother. Fuck, I couldn't live with myself having brought that into the world. I just couldn't. You know, and like I said, I mean, there's some people that supposedly talk to her, and she condemns the actions, and I'm like, yeah, sure, she condemns his actions so fucking much. She still lives in the same house as the motherfucker, because like him, she's too fucking lazy to get a job, so I'm starting to see where it comes from. Actually, I've known where it comes from for fucking years, ever since I saw one of those crazy bitches' fucking videos the first time. And I'm sure this bar whore is going to fucking sit there, and I call her that because she looks like one of those cougar-y ladies that hit on guys my age in bars, which is scary and terrifying, because she's just fucking scary and terrifying. And I hope she enjoyed the book review I left on her fucking stupid book on Amazon. You're welcome. But it's just funny to me, like, how somebody like this can totally just ignore all the things that their son is responsible for and just continue to encourage the behavior. And then continue to encourage his laziness by usurping his duties as a dad. Like, it's just... I don't get it. I don't get some people. And I don't get why people watch this bullshit. And I'm going to wrap this video up now simply because I need to refresh my beer. And I also need to make sure that these cats did not totally just wreck my hallway, which I'm pretty sure they did. Oh dear. I'm probably going to get my ass kicked for that one. But hopefully I can clean the mess up before my fiance gets home and I don't get tarred and feathered. That would suck. So anyway, until next time, I'm some guy on the internet, and so are you.